A goal is not always meant to be reached, it often serves simply as something to aim at. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Empty your mind, be formless. Shapeless, like water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, and it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now, water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend. When you say that something is impossible, you have made it impossible. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. Have faith in your ability. You will do just fine. Only the self-sufficient stand alone. Most people follow the crowd and imitate. The past is no more, the future not yet. Nothing exists except the here and now. Our grand business is not to see what lies dimly at a distance, but to do what lies clearly at our hands. What you habitually think largely determines what you will ultimately become. Everyone wants to learn how to win, but no one wants to learn how to accept defeat. Always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. Defeat is a state of mind. No one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there, you must go beyond them. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. There is no such thing as maturity. There is, instead, an ever-evolving process of maturing. Because when there is maturity, there is a conclusion and a cessation. That's the end. That's when the coffin is closed. You might be deteriorating physically in the long process of aging, but your personal process of daily discovery is ongoing. You continue to learn more and more about yourself every day. The possession of anything begins in the mind. To spend time is to pass it in a specified manner. To waste time is to expend it thoughtlessly or carelessly. We all have time to either spend or waste, and it is our decision what to do with it. But once past, it is gone forever. It's not the daily increase but the daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. To me, defeat in anything is merely temporary. Defeat simply tells me something is wrong in my doing. It is a path leading to success and truth. The truth is outside of all fixed patterns. Self-conquest is the greatest of victories. Mighty is he who conquers himself. If you always put a limit on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there, you must go beyond them. Practice makes perfect. After a long time of practicing, our work will become natural, skillful, swift, and steady. Be a practical dreamer backed by action. Fear comes from uncertainty. We can eliminate the fear within us when we know ourselves better. As the great Sun Tzu said, when you know yourself and your opponent, you will win every time. When you know yourself but not your opponent, you will win one and lose one. However, when you do not know yourself or your opponent, you will be imperiled every time. For it is easy to criticize and break down the spirit of others, but to know yourself takes a lifetime. Notice that the stiffest tree is most easily cracked, while the bamboo or willow survives by bending with the wind. In order to realize our true self, we must be willing to live without being dependent upon the opinion of others. You have to create your own luck. You have to be aware of the opportunities around you and take advantage of them. Know the difference between a catastrophe and an inconvenience. To understand your fear is the beginning of really seeing. The spirit of the individual is determined by his dominating thought habits. Never waste energy on worries or negative thoughts. All problems are brought into existence, drop them. Every man today is the result of his thoughts yesterday. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning.